I'm Taya Cuellar, and I'm representing Tosca.
I'm Sally Lee, and I'm a dancer who's representing Phil T. Jones' dance.
I'm Chloe Ogden, and I'm representing Freud's Last Session.
I'm Tim Hernandez, I'm representing Freud's Last Session.
I'm a dancer, and I'm representing Bill T. Jones.
I'm Katie Hosfield, and I'm playing Emma from Emma.
My name is JP Solves, and I'm representing Bill T. Jones.
Come in.
Oh, hello, Dr. Freud. I trust you've been very excited to see me.
Well, Emma, I'm excited to see all of my patients. Tell me what I can help you with today.
All right. Well, let me think on it for a second. Okay. Well, Dr. Freud, I trust I can keep up in my face, so I'll be brief. There's simply not enough time for me to keep up track with all my matchmakings. You see, how can we be expected to love and prosper without me pairing everyone up?
Okay, then. First off, are you thirsty? Cigar? Carrot, perhaps? Well, then, have you ever had a young man for yourself, miss?
Oh, no, how could I expect to have a man when I'm so busy? Besides, my best friend is a clairvoyant, and she's seen nothing in my future in the way of romance. I mean, please.
Dear child, please cease. I can say with confidence that today's conflict does not involve sexual frustration towards a parent, but rather frustration with yourself. Emma, you are such a control freak that you fail to have grasped the reins of your own life. It's high time that you took your finger out of the pies of others and focused on your own. In time, you will find this to bring you great happiness. Next patient!
Oh, Dr. Freud, I'm sorry about my shoes. I just can't seem to find them anywhere.
Oh, it's fine. I don't much fancy shoes and buildings either. Care for a hot dog? A lollipop, perhaps?
No, that's all right, thanks.
What can I help you with today?
Well, you see, lately my hair just keeps falling out, and I just don't know where to put my shoes.
That's an easy fix. You needn't worry. See, your hair is an extension of your memory, and, well, my dear, you're losing it. I would recommend 2 cucumbers a day. Good for the hair, it will grow back in time, you'll find your shoes, and a nice man. We all would do much better with some sex.
All right, Dr. Freud, thank you very much. I wonder where I put my car keys.
Oh, come in.
Dr. Freud, I'm having quite an issue with my father.
And how can I be assistance?
Well, you see, my performance is usually quite renowned. However, whenever my father is in the audience, I do terrible.
Did you have to perform for your father often as a child?
Well, yes, quite 3 times a day.
What an anomaly. The only thing I can suggest for you is waiting for your father to die. When he's good and gone, you can forget his old bones and dance like the swan you've always wanted to be. Next patient. My dear, you are not Tosca. This is not the opera. Please go. But have a swizzle stick. I have the burden of too many. What can I do for you, my dear? Would you like some string cheese?
Where's my coat?
Calm down. We're backstage. I know nothing of the sort.
Where is my coat?
I don't know. Let's go try and find them.
That settles it. Mine's better.
No, not before I call my women over.
Oh, Ladasha! Rasmussen, come over here.
There's my coat!
Ladasha? I've never heard that name before. How's it spelled?
L-E-A.
Don't you mean Leo?
No, it's Ladasha. The dash is not silent.
Good grief, I need a stogie.
I've had enough of this. But before we go, why is it that 1/5 of Americans cannot find America on the net?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nations don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq and everywhere, like such as, and I believe that they should, and our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S., should help South Africa, and should help Iraq and the Asian countries. So we will be able to build up a future for our children.
I think we can all say that we've had enough of this nonsense.
What was your favorite play and why?
My favorite play was Freud's Last Session because I find the argument between religion and atheism interesting.
My favorite play was Emma because I really liked watching love stories, and I thought it just intrigued me more than the others.
My favorite play was Emma also because it was a musical. I really enjoy musicals, and I really liked the main actress. I was a fan before, and I just thought it was really cute.
My favorite play was also Emma. I love Jane Austen, and actually I like the play so much I'm currently reading the book Emma.
My favorite play was Freud's Last Session because I felt like the satire and the actual humor within the play, you had to understand the language to actually get it, and it wasn't just slapstick.
My favorite play was also Emma, just because that was the first show we went to, and when we got to meet the actors and actresses and stuff, I really learned a lot of what just their lifestyle is outside of the theater world, and just how time-consuming it is to be an actor and actress and all the work they have to put into it. So that was very interesting to find out for me.
My favorite play was Freud's Last Session, mainly because it was an intellectually stimulating play that they combined with both comedy and wit. What are you laughing at? That's it, I'm done.
What have you learned from this experience?
I've learned how difficult it is for actors and how they don't have a set job, and so their future is kind of shaky and it's difficult for them.
It made me realize how much time that the actors have to put into their plays, and for like a couple weeks, all they're doing is practicing and rehearsing their plays. So it's just a lot of hard work put in.
I learned that they were really organized, putting up all the plays, and I was really interested by the little microphones they had in their hair, and I thought that was really interesting.
I learned that, plays are a whole lot harder than, like, say, making a film, because with a film, you can cut things, you can redo things, but with a play, everything is on the spot. Every single thing you do, have to get it right the first time. It's very, very difficult, especially when you combine singing, acting, dancing, everything together. It just makes it even harder. So I really learned about the difficulty of everything.
What I learned is that there's an appreciation for not only plays, but other forms of theater expression, such as the opera Tosca. It showed me that actually everything is a lot of work, and it's not solely play acting that's hard.
One thing that I learned that I had no idea they even had this was that in the back of the theater, facing the actors, there's a video, and it's of the conductor, just so the actors know when their cutoffs and cues are coming, because there's a lot of transitions and then musical cues in Emma specifically, where the actors just immediately had to start singing or stop singing right on cue, and so that video feed that they saw facing them actually helped them, and that's one thing I had no idea about. So.
And neither did I, so I just learned that too. I also learned to appreciate dance a lot more. Interpretive dance is something that I did not catch on to until actually the end of the performance, where they actually sort of, oh my gosh, Tim, I hate you so much. Take two. To finish what I was saying, I learned a lot about dancing in general, what kind of interpretation, what exactly they're trying to say through their movements, rather than trying to analyze what their whole dance as a whole is, how each movement is supposed to represent individual actions and system culture. I don't know.